How's it going, guys? Sheepdog88 here, and today we're doing a video on my Sig MCX. We're going to go over a review of the gun and some of the modifications or the accessories that I added to the firearm. So, as you can see, I got the PMag with the window. It is loaded. I do keep this loaded in the safe with green tip, but let me go ahead and clear it. Rifle is clear. Alright, so Sig MCX. There was a lot of hype about this rifle, and I'm a big fan of it. It's light, it's accurate, and pretty versatile. So this one is chambered in 5.56 millimeter. It will also shoot the .223. And this rifle is modular. You could quick change barrels on this. They offer a 300 blackout and also a 7.62 by 39 barrel. But what it is this handguard. There's one pin right here. Handguard slides off, and you have two screws in order to change out your barrel. Now, if you go ahead and convert this to 300 blackout, all you need is the barrel. The magazines, 5.56 .223 magazines, will still shoot the 300 blackout round, still hold the 300 blackout. And that's a pretty upcoming round, pretty popular, especially guys that shoot a lot of suppressed. They like that round. Me, living in Illinois, unfortunately, we're not allowed to have suppressors yet. Hopefully that does change in the near future. But we can't have suppressors yet, so I plan on keeping this 5.56. It's a good round. I mean, all my other ARs, technically this isn't an AR, but a lot of guys just consider it an AR, but it's not. Notice that it does not have the buffer tube. So the spring system for this, in order for it to cycle properly, is up here. There's a channel. There's two springs that are right next to the charging handle. And that's what allows it to cycle properly. It eliminates having the buffer tube. So Sig does offer a few different stock attachments for this. This right here is the folding one. They offer a blade one. You can get an adjustable one. But yes, this rifle will fire properly without having a buffer tube, which is pretty cool. Also, Sig did issue a recall on the bolt carrier group. They will fix it for free, but I guess what happened is on the 300 blackout model, in their factory or when they were doing some testing and research on it, they did notice that it will discharge around without pulling the trigger, and it wasn't very common. And you can send the bolt carrier back. They will give you a fixed one or updated one and a $50 gift card to the Sig store. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, but I probably will do it eventually once I get around to it, just for that $50 gift card. And that won't get you much. The Sig stuff is very expensive. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff I did to it. So as you can see right here starting, I do have an angled foregrip. Now this is a Keymod Rail. A lot of guys like Keymod, some like M-Lock. I like them both. I think there is a few more options available as far as accessories from M-Lock, but this being Keymod, I had to get something Keymod. And I looked around online, and this is the one I liked. This is a Seekins Precision angled foregrip. It's real light, it's streamlined. I like how it has this little nub right here. You can wrap your finger around. Real comfortable. So I added that on. I tightened it down with an Allen key, and I put a little bit of Loctite on each thread. And then for a rifle, I really like having a weapon light. So if you guys have been watching the channel a while, you know I'm a big fan of the Streamlight ProTac HL. So I have one of them mounted right here. And what I'm using is the Magpul light mount. It works pretty good. I like it. It kind of offsets it a little bit. So it's pretty nice. And then as far as sights, I'm just rocking the iron sights that came with it. They're pretty good. Nothing to complain about. One thing too to note on this rifle is the forward assist is changeable. You can change this out, so if this ever breaks or something, you don't have to get a whole new upper. You know, you can just remove this. Ambidextrous controls on it. Does have ambidextrous mag release, ambidextrous safety. Now me, I'm a right-handed shooter. I'm not a big fan of ambidextrous safety because whenever I work that positional component right there, It digs into my knuckle a little bit. Just kind of annoying. So I'm not a big fan of that. Just like an AR though, a lot of stuff will go on this just like an AR. You can change out your pistol grip. Charging handle is kind of unique. It is an ambidextrous charging handle. Let me go ahead and lock that back. I'm not sure if you could replace this. Like I said, this has to do, there's springs in here that have to do with making the action cycle. So you probably can't change that out. As far as a bolt carrier group, or a bolt carrier, I believe you could change that out. But overall, it's a nice rifle as is. Really nothing to do with it. Or nothing I would change on it. One thing that I do want to do, you might have noticed, is an optic. I want to get a red dot for this. I'm throwing around the idea of getting the Trijicon MRO. I don't know. I don't want an EOTech. I want to keep this kind of small or lightweight. So I don't want to add the EOTech. It's kind of big and bulky. Or the Aimpoint Micro. I was thinking about that. But I'm thinking about doing the Trijicon MRO. I like that optic a lot. So I might put one of those. If you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below of what kind of optic I should get. But like I said, that Trijicon's pretty nice. Also, right here you have a quick QD sling swivel attachment. There's one on each side. You can mount this anywhere. Back here too, if you're running like a 2-point or a 3-point sling. I have the Magpul MS3, so I use a single point sling. I just keep it right there. Trigger on it's pretty nice. Not a precision trigger or anything like that, but for a standard AR, it's a nice trigger. Magwell is flared out a little bit. You do have a little bit of a winterized trigger guard there. Muzzle device, it's a 3-prong. It's pretty nice. I mean, 223, so the kick's not going to be too bad. But overall, it's a nice rifle. I shoot this one probably out of all my other 5.56 rifles. Keep wanting to call this an AR, even though it's not AR. But I probably shoot this one the most. It's accurate. It's a lot of fun. And overall, I do enjoy it. Now, price on these, I think they've come down a little bit. But with Sig, you're always going to be paying a little more of a premium price. Especially for this MCX. New design and everything like that. It's kind of hard to say what they're running. I don't know if they have a second generation. This is the early model. But if I had to guess, they're probably right around $1,600. And a lot of guys don't want to pay that much for a rifle, especially right now. ARs have, the prices come down way down. I mean, you could get a decent AR for like $500-600, which is crazy. But I got this rifle probably 2 years ago. As far as how many rounds I put through it, I don't know, maybe 300 rounds, 400 rounds. Haven't shot it too much. It does have a little scratch right here. That's just from sitting in my safe. I think I need to upgrade and get a bigger safe. Running out of room. The light's real nice. Probably going to do a review just on this light since I like it so much. Have quite a few of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys are thinking about buying one of these rifles, I guarantee you'll like it. There's nothing really bad about it except for the price. If you live in a state where you can have a suppressor, I mean, this would be awesome to have a rifle that could shoot 2 calibers. You got 300 blackout, and you got 5.56. As far as shooting a 7.62 by 39, I mean, I would just get an AK if you want to shoot that round. Honestly, you could buy the cheap ammo for it. But yeah, hope you liked the video. Go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.